Hello Boro fans, it's Joe from Boro Fan TV and this is the preview for the upcoming game on Wednesday the 8th of July with a 3 PM kickoff as the Boro take on Millwall in the Sky Bet Championship at the Den. Now, it's a second straight defeat now for Boro, which condemns them, to the bottom three of the Championship as it stands at the moment as I'm recording this. We're currently there just by a point after, the 1-0 defeat at home against QPR, and in some cases it had to be with Jordan Hugill, the former Boro player and Boro fan of course, getting the only goal of the game. It's worrying. It's completely worrying times, for the Boros of it. We've only 5 games left to go, and the possibility of us playing football in Sky Bet League 1 next season is a very high possibility if we don't get our act together. And we're starting off and our last 5 games, which is like 5 cup finals initially for us now, against a team that are currently fighting to get into the playoffs, which is the complete opposite of what we are now. But looking at it wise for the Boro, we're just lacking, that killer instinct in front of goal. Sombalonga and Fletcher obviously getting their shots away, but end up going straight to keeper. I think Patrick Roberts as well is also trying too hard, but it's one of them times, you just have to get your act together in front of goal, and we have to do that at this point going into these last 5 games. Now, we didn't have Jed Spence for that game, obviously, because of the injury he picked up away at Hull, but there might be a possibility, he might be coming back into the fold, and in my opinion, you've got to rest Marvin Johnson, I think, because over the last 2 games, he never really showed that much promise as far as the wing-back goes going forward. I think it's more going towards someone like Hayden Coulson, who can benefit in that role well. But we'll have to see what Warnock picks for the game, on this coming Wednesday coming up. Now, going on to our opponents this coming Wednesday, Millwall. Like I said, they're currently fighting to get into the playoffs at the moment. They're currently sitting 9th place in the Championship, which is 5 points off a playoff place, of course. The current record at the moment in the Championship is played 31, won 14, drawn 17 and lost 10. Last game out was a 1-0 win in a London derby away at Charlton, which is a good result for their current manager Gary Rowett at the moment. And also with Millwall, they've got good players with the tight budget that they have in their system. Players like Matt Smith, who can cause a problem when it comes to set pieces in the air like corners. He uses his height very well to grab a goal from whereabouts in the area. And you've got people like Mason Bennett, who they brought in on loan from Derby County. He's a real young threat when it comes to the wing as well. Same for Aidan O'Brien as well. Jed Wallace, another one who's very underrated in my opinion in the Championship. His assists tally is quite good, and his eye for goal as well is pretty good as well. And the big experience has got to be in goal with Bartosz Białkowski in between the sticks. Very experienced goalkeeper, and he's going to be impossible to get past for in terms of our strikers that are currently low on confidence at the moment as it stands. Now, last time we played Millwall was obviously the reverse fixture back at the Riverside at the tight end of August. The 1-1 draw. Obviously, Tom Bradshaw scored in the first half for them. And then Paddy McNair netted the equaliser with just 20 minutes to go in the game. It's hard to think, Boro, 5 games or bust. Either us staying in the Championship or us going down to League 1. We've got to treat these last 5 games as a cup final, even though the teams that we're going to be playing against are currently teams that are either battling for the playoffs and 2 teams that are obviously mathematically safe to stay in the Championship for this season. So, what do you think, Boro fans? 5 games, to save our season. Can we win them? And can we stay up? Or are we going to go down? Let us know your thoughts and predictions going into the game below. Obviously, don't forget to like, share and subscribe as always. Our social media links are in the description below. And until then, for Boro fans, I've been Joe from Boro Fan TV, and I will see you on the next preview video. Until then, take care. Up the Boro.